Among the least confidence-inspiring phrases you could hear inside a sheriff's office is, "What do you suppose is back there in the evidence room?" But the Costilla County Sheriff's Office has not been inspiring confidence lately. It's so bad the DA is threatening to stop taking their cases to court because she doesn't trust their work. So maybe sorting through the evidence room is a good first step. Here's Marshall Zellinger.
In southern Colorado, law enforcement has challenged law enforcement to do better.
This is the only agency in the San Luis Valley that I have real concerns about the integrity of physical evidence that's collected.
Ann Kelly is the district attorney for 6 counties in the San Luis Valley, including Costilla, where she warned the sheriff's office she would stop taking cases to court unless she could rely on getting evidence and reports from deputies. Earlier this month, Kelly explained how she had to drop more than a dozen cases because of evidence concerns. Then, the Attorney General's office confirmed it was conducting its own investigation into the sheriff's office. In a special meeting this week, the sheriff's office updated Costilla County commissioners on its progress, saying a planned inventory of what exists in the evidence room will happen after they get guidance from the Attorney General's office.
Arapahoe County and Douglas County have people on board to come and help with that audit.
That's not entirely accurate. In a statement, Douglas County Sheriff Darren Weekly said his office was approached to assist with a routine evidence audit, and he agreed to offer support. However, once the sheriff became aware that there is an ongoing investigation involving the Colorado Attorney General's office, he made the decision to pause any involvement. And in Arapahoe County, Sheriff Tyler Brown said he had conversations with the Costilla County Sheriff about assisting with an evidence audit, but he's still waiting for more information. So it's not 100% certain they are going. To solve the issue with deputies not completing timely incident reports, the undersheriff suggested an e-filing system to speed things up. But with money scarce in Costilla County, one of the only ways to pay for it would be a federal grant from Homeland Security.
Essentially, if we receive any money from Department of Homeland Security, they will require us to work hand in hand with immigration, which contradicts state statute.
That was deemed too risky since reimbursement could be contingent on cooperating with ICE. So deputies will continue to write reports by hand, and the county has authorized overtime to have the deputies write the reports immediately. The DA told us of one case that went to court a year after the incident, and in the middle of that trial, she received a just completed report from the sheriff's office. Let's at least end on this positive. Last month, the county approved the sheriff's office funding for a new body camera system that is now implemented, which has allowed easier access to the district attorney for the body camera video, which was another issue that the DA brought up.
I mean, it's clear that they have a real financial issue down there, right? It's
not just the sheriff's office.
Yeah, it's one of the poor areas of the state. I mean, to hear the sheriff's leadership come out and just be like, hey, listen, for what we pay people, you're not going to get the best. Right. And then to square that with the idea of like the justice system where you hope that there's like a minimum standard everywhere in the state. That's tough.
And to know that there's grant money out there that they're like, look, we could get $6,000 to $8,000 to make it easier for our deputies to write reports, but just know that this state law that got passed by lawmakers might come in conflict with that. Like, hey, here's this money, also help us with immigration. And for them to be like, we can't take the money then. That's a pickle.
A new complication for law enforcement. Marshall Zellinger, thank you.